her Sara, she is just like you.
Are you a parent who complains कि मैंने तो अपने 4 बच्चों को एक रूम में पाला और मेरे 4 बच्चे मुझे एक रूम में नहीं पाल सकते हैं? Are you a parent who is going through an empty nest syndrome because his child has abandoned him? Are you a parent who feels that your child was a post-dated check, but now in old age that post-dated check is invalid? Are you going through an empty nest syndrome? Are you a parent who feels at a loss because of a vacuum, that you have nothing to do, an empty space because you feel that your husband has passed away and now you are living alone? Are you going through an empty nest syndrome? To discuss this empty nest topic, we have with us Wing Commander Mr. Chaudhary. Hello, Mr. Chaudhary.
Hello.
So could you tell us why do parents go through this emptiness?
Generally, the parents go through the emptiness because they have a lot of attachment to the children. They are sort of aspiring their dreams through them. The joint family system has, over the years, have affected our life, and that is the result that suddenly, if some children leave, they feel the emptiness in them, and also they do not plan their life in the beginning. If one plans his life and accordingly he goes through that lifestyle, I think that emptiness will not come.
We have with us Mr. Date, who is an ex-State Bank employee, and he will tell us about what do you feel, Mr. Date, that why is it that parents feel alone or humiliated when their children like settle abroad or leave them for a better career prospect?
So, universally, it's the truth that parents develop a family bond with their children through emotional love and affection. So, they have expectation that their children should, even after attaining the majority, should live with them. But children, on their part, look out for their career, better prospect. And parents also rear and raise their children to become a perfect social individual in the society. So they have unknowingly some feeling that there should be a reciprocal attitude on the part of their children, that their children should look after them in their aging.
Old age.
Yes, old age.
Okay, why, Mr. Chaudhary, that parents feel humiliated when they are sent in old age homes? I feel that when public healthcare services are available, people should take advantage about it, no?
Yes, they should pay, but since we had that earlier days, that joint family system, and the full respect was given to the seniors. Now suddenly you pick him up and send him to the senior citizen home. So it's the stigma which is being seen in the society. But if you go abroad, the senior citizens are well run, they are run by the senior citizens, and there is no stigma like that. There is no feeling that somebody has gone to the senior citizen. In fact, they encourage this sort of people going and giving the independence to the children, their freedom, and I think the life is looked after in the senior citizen homes very well. It is planned. So I don't think that one should feel. In fact, we should educate our society that senior citizen is the need of the today.
Of course. Like I remember when there was this mother Moses.
Yeah.
She had 7 children and she was staying in South Africa, and how her 7 children left and they went their own ways. Her husband died, so she took up painting, and as a result of it, till the age of 95, she was painting and became a world-renowned artist. Like, you can quote any example from your life?
From my life I cannot quote, but we have seen the picture of Amitabh Bachchan and Hema Malini, and in that picture actually Amitabh Bachchan picks up hobby of writing and he writes a very good novel. He gets prize for that. So actually, if the parents do develop some hobbies, and that loneliness would go from their life.
Mr. Date, why do you think that our system often blames the bahu as a chandalika, or brands her as the devil who takes away the sun?
Actually, it's a wrong notion that Bahu is always treated as what you said, Chandalika or bellicose, always fighting with their in-laws. See, I would say that we cannot clap with one hand. There is some misunderstanding. Both are responsible for such a situation that creates some uproar in the house, and the atmosphere is spoiled. So there should be some rapprochement, some understanding, so that a smooth atmosphere will always remain in the house, because both the parties, the parents and daughter-in-law, if they are adamant, then there won't be any solution.
There won't be any harmony.
Yes.
Yes, family harmony. So, Mr. Chaudhary, can you tell us from your example, from your own experience, that when your wife got married and came to your house, how was your, mother's approach, and how did you deal with it?
When we got married, it was an entirely different scenario. Actually, I got married in Kochi, it was a naval base. And right from the beginning, when I joined the Air Force, my mother knew I had selected a different career, and she was adjusted. In fact, she felt that my child should be looked after. So she had all the respect for both of us, and she even briefed her. And my wife also has seen various families in services, and she got adjusted to that. So our relation was entirely different. Mother used to come, and she knew that the son is respecting us also, and he has to live his own life, and mostly he is away from our own state, own home, and he has to go all over India. So our life was very comfortable. We had no problem absolutely between the mother-in-law and the daughter.
Okay, Mr. Date, would you tell us that what is the kind of provision in India compared to that the youth should do, compared to foreign countries where they get subsidies from government?
It is said that today's savings is tomorrow's earning. So the people who are doing jobs, they should arrange for their future from the very beginning. They should not go on spending their money in some
Gadgets and unnecessary wastage.
Yes. So they should think of their future also. They should look after their family well, their parents also well, and arrange for their future and invest in their various plans, like insurance policies, other national
Pension
scheme. So they should think of from their future point of view. So the future life will be happy and prosperous.
They're financially not dependent on their
Yes.
children, and they're having their own secured savings also.
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Chaudhary, coming to our context of old age, remarriage.
Yeah.
So if we find love, in about at the age of 60 and 70, so should this kind of remarriage, in old age, be encouraged?
Well, I think this is the solution for today's problem. Remarriage is not at all bad. Well, there might be opposition from the children, because the question of property comes first, because the person who is going to get married, either he is going to look after the person or not, because now the world has changed. Money is the only thing, and we are not like the foreign. In foreign, parents, the individual person is very independent. He takes his decision. But even a small decision in life he has to take, he has to ask his children, and then only he takes a decision. So the children will definitely oppose, because they feel that they can look after the parents very well. and that is why I think
Yeah.
they may not.
In fact, you know, in Gujarati community, there
Yeah.
is this Maitri remarriage,
Yeah.
whereby you have if you have a friend female,
Yeah.
then that female also gets, you know, right to the legal property of the man. So there, you know, in Ahmedabad, in Gujarati community, I've heard, you know, that there is this kind of legal property rights can be distributed between the, you know, female friend that you have, you
Yeah.
know, Maitri.
But one can always think that with the companion,
Mm.
and if he feels comfortable and he gets a right partner, that is no harm in this society now, because this is also new avenue and new things one can look at.
Yes, because sometimes, you know, loneliness really eats you up, and then you feel, you know, that you need a friend, a partner to share your life. And if everybody has abandoned you, then why not, you know? So, Mr. Tate, would you give your take, you know, to millions of viewers who are watching us worldwide? What conclusion would you like to, like, you know, advice would you like to give to our viewers?
There should not be word emptiness in anybody's life. You should always smile and have energy to live your life. The life is only once only. God has given us life once only. It is not repeated. So enjoy your life, be happy, have a social enjoyment, social entertainment, attend different programs, and live a peaceful and happy life.
Mr. Chaudhary, how would you, like, you know, guide our millions of viewers who are watching us worldwide? How would you like to, like, you know, enable them to lead a happy life?
Actually, to start with, we do not make a blueprint of our life. Plan your life in such a fashion that that old age is going to come, you are going to be weak, you are going to be suffering, and you should be having financial problem then, because the earning will not be there that time. So plan your life, have savings, be technically equipped so that you will not be able to bog down because of you are not using the new system, because the globalization has taken place and people have to travel abroad. They have to operate various systems like computers, laptops and other things. So if you are technically equipped, you can drive well, I think your life would be good. If you have a social cause, you can do some charity, you can be some employed somewhere, and you can develop your hobbies which you could not do because of your earlier hardship life. You know. So I think one can plan life and be technically free and enjoy the life.
Yes. So, you know, there is this German philosopher, Samuel Ulal, who said, you know, that youth is not the time of state of, it's a state of mind. It is not a matter of rosy cheeks or supple knees. It is a quality of imagination. It is not a question of a predominance of, you know, it's a matter of predominance of courage over the loss of appetite, a desire for adventure, then a life of ease. And more often than not, it exists in a man of 60 than in a boy of 20. We do not grow old by the number of years, but we grow old as a result of deserting our idols. So I really wish all of our viewers to please log on to Sara, she's just like you.in and send us your views. Your experiences can be a real lesson and can save many people in future.
Sara, 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 she is just like you. Sara, 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 she is just like you. No more tears, no more doubt, no more pretense. Now I will walk along the path of happiness. My heart is brimming with courage and joy, and I will grow with my might every day. Sara, 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 she is just like you. Sara, 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 she is just like you. And this is song of total victory. And I determine, no matter what, I'll surely win. No matter what, I'll surely win. Never give up, never give in, to reaffirm my youthful vow. Everywhere I seek Sara, 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 Sara. She is just like you. Sara, 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 Sara. She is just like you. Sara, she's just like you.